Hello my dear kids. Today we are going to discuss some MCQ questions of Unit 1 Chemical Basis of Life. I think you all have submitted your answers through Google Forms and you have got some better marks. Okay Puta, we will move to our first question. It's about Bito patches and blisters on knees and elbows, which are caused by the deficiency of it's vitamin A. Vitamin B always stands for anemia. Vitamin D, it always stands for osteoporosis. Vitamin C, it stands for weakening of gum and scurvy. So please keep this in your mind. Vitamin A stands for Bito patches, vitamin B for anemia, vitamin D for osteoporosis, and vitamin C for scurvy and weakening of the gums. Our second question. The biochemical reactions that take place in organisms are catalyzed by, it is given in your book Puta, as enzymes, the special proteins that are produced within the organism to increase the rate of biochemical reactions. Question number 3. Which of the following is not a function of nucleic acid? Okay, first we will discuss some special facts about nucleic acids. Especially there are two types of nucleic acids as deoxyribonucleotide and ribonucleotide, the short forms of DNA and RNA. Here comes the special things or the significance of they are very important in genetic information which are transferred from generation to generation. And in other purposes, in protein synthesis, RNA plays a major role. RNA becomes the genetic information center of some viruses. And DNA mutations, they are very helpful for their evolution. When you talk about the question, it's asking about some sort of here comes the fourth question. See, we have given the same question again and again, but the answers are not same. Which of the following vitamins causes anemia? I have discussed this earlier, Puta. I think you can remember. That is vitamin B stands for anemia. Question number 5. Which polysaccharide is present in plant cells and helps to prevent constipation? I will move to the sixth one also because they are related to each other. A carbohydrate that is never digested in animal body. The answer is cellulose. As I have mentioned earlier, the question number 5 also dealing with this one. If they are asking you, if the paper is asking you about the constipation and not digested in the animal body and present in the plant cell only, it's always with a cellulose. It's given in your book like this. Cellulose, no nutritional value as it is not digested in the human digestive system. Therefore, it helps to avoid constipation. Question number 7. The characteristics of lipid compounds. I will move one by one. Contains C, H, O and P elements. There, P is not present. P means the phosphorus is not present in the lipid compounds. I will go to the next one. The ratio between hydrogen and oxygen is greater than 2 to 1. As you know, in carbohydrates, the ratio between hydrogen to oxygen is 2 to 1. But according to the lipid compounds, they have greater ratio of hydrogen to oxygen as 2 to 1. Burning provides less energy. No, it provides much energy. That means burning provides more energy. Known as fats in liquid state in room temperature. No, known as oils in liquid state in room temperature. Here comes what is in the textbook for the lipids. Please go through with that context in your textbook. Question number 8. The molecule forms as 2 monosaccharides combine to form a disaccharide is. Oh, this is a nice question. Here, the 3 monosaccharides, glucose, fructose and galactose. They form maltose, sucrose and lactose by combining to each other. That means glucose and glucose, glucose with fructose and glucose with galactose. In this combination, Putta, please keep this in mind always. They releases a water molecule. Nothing else, it's only the water molecule. The choice with only the vitamins, those are soluble in water. When you consider about vitamins are organic compounds. They can be categorized into 2 types according to their solubility in water. Vitamin B and C, they are soluble only in fat, but vitamin A, D, E and K, they are soluble in water. So, vitamin B and C, fat. A, D, E, K, water. Question number 10. A possible symptom of calcium deficiency. It's rickets. An essential element for hemoglobin synthesis. Oh, hemoglobin. What is this hemoglobin? Hemoglobin in blood carries oxygen from the respiratory organs to the rest of the body. This hemoglobin synthesis is carried by iron. Iron stands for Fe. The most abundant element by mass in the human body. Here you have a pie chart, Putta. In this pie chart, please keep this pie chart in your mind with these colors because it's very easy for you to have the schematic diagrams in your mind without studying lengthy notes. In here, I think you can see clearly the blue color part which stands for oxygen. This part is somewhat very huge. That means it's most abundant. So this is as blue color stands for oxygen, the answer comes in oxygen. A function of an enzyme is, as we have discussed earlier, enzymes are proteins and they only increase the rate of biochemical reactions. Only increase, no decreasing. The element in the enzymes are protein, you know that thing. So According to that one, enzymes are protein and protein have only carbon, hydrogen, oxygen and nitrogen. C, H, O and N. The inorganic compound that composed highest portion of the living bodies are: the living body mainly contains water, H2O, and it is an inorganic compound. Mineral and water, we are taking them as inorganic compounds. Consider the pairs of elements given below: carbon and nitrogen, hydrogen and sulfur, hydrogen and oxygen, hydrogen and phosphorus. The most abundant pairs of elements in living matter are. So, surely it should be C and N. The answer should contain A. That means you can take these three. You can neglect this B and D. Then what about sulfur? No, it's not. What about this? Hydrogen and oxygen. Yes, that is the answer. Cn for the A, HO for C. A and C. This is the answer. Consider the following statements about protein. Protein is available in antibodies. Proteins contribute as an energy source of living bodies and a structural form. The Sudan 3 reagent is used to identify proteins in the laboratory. There are 20 types of amino acids in human. What is true statement or statements? Here Putta, when you talk about the Sudan 3 reagent, you know we use it for the test for lipids. So answer C will not be an answer in the given part. So you can neglect this one. Here you have that facts to get the answer for that question. As an energy source, it was in there. To make a structural component, it was in there. An enzyme as proteins and as antibodies. Select the true statements from the below. Vitamin D helps for the formation of bone marrows. Cutin is lipid present in the leaf surface to conserve water. Glucose is known as the fruit sugar. Vitamin are inorganic compounds present in living bodies. Okay, I will move to the answers one by one. I will move in this one. Vitamins are inorganic compounds. As the answer given, this is the false word in here. Vitamins are organic compounds. So you can just cut it. Glucose is known as fruit sugar. No, fruit sugar means fructose. Cutin is a lipid present in the leaf surface to conserve water. Oh, that is an answer. Cutin. It's on the leaf surface to conserve the water content in the plant body. Select the statement that does not match with water. The density of ice is greater than the density of water. It helps for the life of aquatic animals and plants. You know, when the water is freezing, the aquatic organisms such as the fish and other organisms and the other plants, they can live underneath that ice structure. It is happening when the density of the ice is greater than the density of the water. Next one, solvent property for regulating body temperature. Dissolve gases in water for the respiration of aquatic organisms. Good solvent for providing a medium for biochemical reactions. As you know, to perform our biochemical reactions well, the water is the solvent that everything is dissolved. And as the dissolves of gases in water helps for the respiration of the aquatic animals. Question number 20, the last. There's a clause and a reason. Clause. The galactose molecule combines with the glucose molecule to form a lactose molecule. Oh, somewhat correct, no? Yes, that is correct. Reason. Galactose is a disaccharide. No way. Galactose is a monosaccharide. So, you know, clause is true, but the reason is false. The clause is true, the reason is false. So, Puta, this is the end of our presentation. As one of your teachers, I would like to say something for you. That is, science is not teaching or learning of facts and conclusions, Buddha. It is the way of training your mind to think on methods and organizing the curiosity. It helps you to do how to do with a lifelong process. Learning science is not a difficult task, Buddha, if you make it related to your life. So I wish all of you all the very best for your O-level exam, and I hope you have taken some good advantages from this presentation. Keep on your work. Please be in touch with your teachers, and may God bless you all. Thank you.